If I ever meet the person who smashed up those stupid announcement speakers, I'm going to shake their hand till it falls off. Well, okay, maybe.
Call the Corps! Ah!
Help! Hello, citizen in peril.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagons...
Oh!
All right! Kang's defenses are down! Finally gonna teach that...
Thanks a lot, Kang. Hello, citizen in peril over here.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot as much as the next guy, but...
Thank goodness you came along. If I ever meet the...
Good work! We can't let those guys just do as they please.
Those golden helmets are...
What am I in for today?
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
Watch and learn. No one can do this like us.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagons, the boss is gonna blitz me.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside. What a Kang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that. Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going?
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering the place was shot.
The Black Panther is ready to strike once more.
If I ever meet the person who smashed up those stupid announcement speakers, I'm going to shake their hand till it falls off. Well, okay, maybe not.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot and dangerous as much as the next guy, but this is too much. All right! Now, Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
That carnivorous plant near the Motherboard building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody. Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Must remember to buy cake.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret.
I wonder if that... Has anyone seen the Queen lately? I really adore her.
I suppose there are aspects to living amongst mortals that I still fail to grasp.
Seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
Huh?
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home. But I hated it. That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building.
I am Gamora, not someone you want to mess with today.
I'd say Xandar is actually looking pretty good, considering the place was shot, stomped all over by a celestial, and ripped up by a crazy limbo.
Huh?
Well, world's not been destroyed yet. Is either destroyed or just straight.
I'm sure I can put this to good use.
All right, Kang's defenses are down.
Captain Marvel.
Got what it takes to beat Hexagon Blitz?
To beat one guy.
Let's find out. You can keep up with these hexagons? Copy the sequence 3 times to win.
Novacore are so cool.
Those golden helmets are so fancy.
These hexagons are no match for you. Can you copy this next sequence?
That carnivorous.
Those Asgardians next door are pretty impressive. The way they dress and those accents?
Try again.
Oh, so cool.
It's a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside. Well, world's not been destroyed.
Hexagon Blitz. You're a only hexagon-based game. You are literally repeating these
I
sequences
think
with
I'll play some
machine-like
Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another
Relax,
2-hour lunch
Hexagon.
lost in the hex...
Just yet.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
hand till it falls
Good
off.
hexagoning.
Well, okay.
Congratulations. You win at hexagon.
Unless someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping...
Those Asgardians
How's that
next
do?
door are pretty impressive. The way they dress and those accents? Ah, so cool.
How could he just leave like that? I wasn't being unreasonable. Did the agency send you to finish my house? The last person stormed off and left the job half done. That's the last time I offer constructive criticism.
To my break.
How could he just leave like that? I wasn't being unreasonable. Did the agency send you to finish my house? The last person stormed off and left the job half done. That's the last time I offer constructive criticism.
He was super rude to me when I went to say
I moved here to get away from the big city. I don't mean Lumeria itself. I'm talking about the big city that appeared above it.
Either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Kang.
To my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagons, the boss is gonna blitz me.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
I look forward to really settling in here. So quaint. Can you believe that coworker of yours just leaving? Outrageous.
I nearly joined the Nova Corps, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
I'll be talking to your manager about this debacle. It looks marvelous! I had my doubts, but you've done an admirable job. Here, for your services.
Sweet! That's more like it.
Yes, this will do nicely. Now it's time for a shopping spree! Oh, can't have a house without furniture.
All right, Kang's defenses are down.
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you.
What?
Hey, come over here a second. Hey, pal, remember me? It's your old buddy, the Scorpion guy. Now, I know I said I wouldn't make people fight scorpions no more, which is why this time I'm asking you. Want to fight some scorpions? Look, before you go making faces, I'm in the pest control business now.
What?
And the client asked me to clear this place of scorpions. So it's all totally above board, and for justice and stuff. You take out the scorpions, and I'll split the fee with you 50-50. Sound good? I knew I could count on you. Now, if you just give me a minute to do my scorpion summoning call. All right, I'll let you take it from here. He shoots! He scorpions! Yeah! Show those scorpions who's boss! Oh, that was good. I should have been filming that one. Ding, 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 we have a winner! And that winner was not the scorpions. Good work out there, pal. Now, the client can go back to having their picnic here or whatever it was they were doing. I didn't ask. Anyhow, here's your cut of the fee. Keep me in mind next time you want to make a quick buck. I'm sure there'll be other folks out there with a scorpion situation just waiting to be solved.
Oh, come on, man. Seriously?
Making sandcastles, and I heard the weather is pretty
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Perhaps it is time to leap into action.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up and crazy limbo.
Not since I crossed that road have I seen such rare treasure.
Lap 98? Lap 98?
Wonderful! Now everyone else shall see me with this and be green. With envy.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now. I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers.
You. I have need of your services.
But this is quite the conundrum. I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet, maybe we could be together. I nearly joined the Nova Corps, but I
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Nova Corps are so cool.
That carnage seems a little dangerous. I hope the
well, this is as good as done.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy coming back. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
I think this cement stand the man as the king of cameos. Excelsior!
Oh, when I get my hands on him. Ooh. When I find the rock brain that left my cargo hold unlocked, I'ma kill all of them. I just caught a bunch of no-good bandits helping themselves to my loot. Took care of most of them, but the rest managed to slip away with my goods. Ain't nobody steal from the Yondu clan. I stole that booty fair and square. And now we're gonna steal that stolen booty I stole back. You with me? Smart choice. All right, time to hunt down those thieving bandits and reclaim my booty.
Who decided to put our city next to an active...
This is quite the conundrum.
All right. I'd recognize that smell anywhere. That's the sweet smell of swag, mixed with the not-so-sweet stench of swag swipers. There they are! Get them!
That carnivorous plant here.
Don't forget to grab all that loot they drop. We ain't done till we got every last piece. You get it all, then move out.
I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet, maybe we could be together.
Ronan is accusing. Well, I accuse him of being a big jerk.
More of them thieves dead ahead. Time to take back what they stole. That's definitely my booty tumbling out of their pockets.
Carnivorous plant seems a little dangerous.
Don't see any more of my treasure here. Let's keep on looking.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home.
Oh, wow. You're that hero. The one that saved those...
The Arkindai rages once more. Please calm him.
Well, look at what we got here. So kind of you boys to hold on to my treasure for me, but let me take it off your hands.
Those stupid announcement speeches. I'm going to shake their head.
Did you grab all the gold? Ain't no good to me sitting in the dust, kid. All right, let's do a quick stock check. 1, 2, 6, 4, something. Who am I kidding? I can't count. But my Ravager's instincts say it checks out. So that's good enough for me. Nice work, Skipper. Hopefully that'll teach the rest of those bandits not to mess with me. I tell you, with all these dishonest folk around these days, you can't be too careful. So lucky for you, you've now got the Yondu clan to watch your back. You ever find yourself in a scrap, you give me a holler.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacor building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
The Arkindai rages once more. Please calm him.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking...
Novacor is always happy to help a noble cause.
Sisters. Can't live with them? My sister and I have a, shall we say, strained relationship. It's actually quite tiring hating Gamora so much, to the point where a part of me wishes the bad blood between us could just disappear. But let's face it, that's not going to happen. What I need is a sister I don't constantly have to fight. Preferably one that shares my distinct sense of fashion. And one without all that emotional baggage. I need this sister to be more like me. Totally in control of her emotions! Do you understand what I'm saying? I need you to find me this perfect sister. Build her with your own hands if you must. Can I trust you to do that? Apparently, the Avengers have a facility for assembling life forms to an exact specification. I would probably start there if I were you.
Got what it takes to beat Hexagon Blitz? Let's find out.
The image... What? You couldn't be. Surely this is some kind of trick. Fine, I'll humor you. Wow, a sister for me? We should engage in bonding activities such as fighting side by side and... Actually, I could really go for some action right about now. Come, new sister, let us seek out some enemies to fight together!
If I ever meet the person...
Permit me to ask you some questions to aid in our bonding, sister. What style of hair do you think would look cute on me? If I had hair, I mean.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Come, new sister. I will teach you much about combat. You lose as often as I do, you start to pick up a few tricks. Yes, sister, that's it! Reduce them all to studs!
Everything I need in this town is either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist.
Take that, Dad! Take that, Gamora! Oh, sorry. Bad habit.
Come on, Guardians. How long?
You're better company than Ronan, at least.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good.
Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
Huh. I guess there is something to this cooperation thing. Come, sister, let us seek out some more morally dubious opponents.
Please, no epic battles today.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy?
I wonder if that Lemurian...
You think you can hurt me? I'm at least 70% cybernetic by now. Tell me, what is your favorite musical band? I like stop wasting our time.
Okay.
He was super
Aim for their shins!
being a big nerd.
Did you try the latest magazine quiz? Apparently, I'm a Miranda.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
Help! Strangers are just enemies you haven't met yet. Pathetic! You are all pathetic! Is your heart even in this, sister?
Some brave dog takes care of it before it eats somebody.
Well, I can confirm that this was a thoroughly ridiculous idea, but that isn't to say I didn't take some pleasure from it. It was actually nice to fight alongside someone for a change. In the past, sisterly bonding time has always ended with me being bonded to more machinery, so this was a welcome change. Thank you, sister.
Interesting specimen. Shame I probably...
Who just...
Novacore is always happy to help a noble cause. Even if we are providing the refreshments for Quill's soiree was the least Xandar could do, after everything the Guardians of the Galaxy have done for us in our recent troubles with Kang. Although I didn't expect the responsibility to fall directly on my shoulders when we agreed to provide them. As you can imagine, the Novacore have a lot of fires to put out right now, both figurative and non-figurative. And as much as I would like to help out in the party planning process, I do still have at least a chunk of an empire to run. Now, could you lend your time to the cause? Wonderful. Remember, Quill is a Terran, so you might want to try and find some of that junk food young people seem to be so fond of.
All right! Kang's defenses are down! The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good bucket...
Let's find out.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good.
Then ripped up. Some kind of crazy...
Help!
I'll show them. I'll show them all!
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
You. I have need of your services.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost with the Hexagons, the boss is gonna blitz me.
Chronopolis is full of food, but not all of it. Well, I can't imagine they'll be running out of food at this rate. Now, where did my assistant put that invitation? Did I even get an invitation? Maybe it's time I start opening up those messages I keep receiving. They can't all be spam. On behalf of the Novacore, we'd like to express our profound gratitude for your help in these catering matters. I shall see you at the event.
Interesting specimen.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy?
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission!
I'll show them. I'll show them all! You look like someone who can tell a stupid name from a really awesome, terrifying one. So tell me honestly, Taserface is a really awesome, terrifying name, right? Right?
I know it.
And your silence says it all. It's always the silence, or the laughing, never the screams, or the say what? That's such a cool and intimidating name that I was promised. So that settles it. You need to help me find out what these people think a scary name sounds like. You're gonna canvass this place until I have a name that strikes fear into the hearts of all men, women, and or other. This is totally gonna work, or my name isn't TBD.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Shame about the museum shutting down, but after that business with those spike monsters getting in, I guess they didn't really have much of a choice.
So I heard there was a gold
Did you hear? There was some kind of incident over in Sakar, in the museum, I think. Don't know what happened, but whatever it was, everyone's now way too scared to go near the place.
Did you ever find out what all that commotion was over in Xandar? Sounded pretty wild.
So then he says, nobody talks to Taserface that way, and oh boy, you should have seen us crying. I was crying laughing. So good. So good. We did have to skedaddle pretty quick after that, though.
Can't believe I missed the lady giving out free Hexagon Blitz t-shirts.
Big battles today.
I do so. Is sitting next to the central fountain.
All right! Get out there and see what... So what did you find out? Spill it!
Come on, Guardians.
Guess there could be something to that.
Those Asgardians
think you might have something there. So, the spike monster outbreak over in Sakar gave everyone the heebie-jeebies, eh? Good! Yeah, that settles it. From now on, my name will be... Spike Face! That's good! And spikes are doubly cool, because not only is it the name of a monster, it's also spiky! Which makes it even more dangerous. As thanks for your small part in this, you can call on me for a favor whenever you need it. But, You may have to direct your requests to Taserface, just until all the paperwork goes through.
Yay! Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? It's admirable how many people are adapting to a new way of life in this world, but I can also sense others who are scared or uncertain of the future. As an empath, I can use my powers to influence the emotions of others. I want to use that power to make these troubled people feel happy, even if only for a little while, to help them through this difficult time. I just need a little help finding them first, which is where I was hoping you would come in. Oh, thank you. I can sense a few people in this area affected by extreme negative emotion. Let's start looking for them.
Life sure is great when it's not raining Nova Corps ships.
The Arkindai. Perhaps I should have mentioned. I think we're close. I just need to get close enough to touch them for a moment.
Oh man, oh man. I wish I was at home instead of this crazy place.
Excuse me, this will only take a moment.
Huh? Hey, what are you... Oh, hey, I suddenly feel really peaceful. And was the view always this good? I could stay out here all day.
Smashed up those stupid announcements.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
Quite the show at the Colosseum earlier, wouldn't you say?
Oh, the city is so...
I miss my old view of the mountains. But what if we never go home? I might never see it again.
I'm sorry. Could I bother you for a moment?
What is it? Huh? Ah, you know, maybe ugly was a bit harsh on this view. It's definitely different, but I could get used to it. And no one can take away my memories of the old view. I should definitely start sleeping in another room, though. Those lights might be not ugly, but they are not helpful when you're trying to get to sleep.
Look, now I don't know where I belong.
Excuse me, can I just... I think you have something on you.
What? Where? I don't see anything. Huh. You know, I've just realized that this place has a coffee shop almost identical to my old one. I can just belong there until this whole thing blows over. And maybe this place won't have an annoying laptop lady in there all the time. We get it. You're a writer or something.
I'm telling you, search Heroes Wrestle Scorpion. What can I say? I just like... It's not like those guys...
Here, let me help you.
Don't hurt me! Oh, I don't know what you just did, but I feel amazing. I guess the odd crazy person doesn't mean there aren't still good people like you around. I should probably go and apologize to Frank for screaming faker at him earlier. Maybe later.
I'm no longer sensing any of the negative emotions I was before. We did it. The effect of my power may only be temporary, but the new thoughts often lead to longer-lasting realizations, resulting in a general overall happiness. Sorry, I must sound like an advert for herbal remedies. At least, that's what Star-Lord normally tells me. Anyway, thank you for your help. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, don't hesitate to ask.
Hey! Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified.
Has, anyone seen the Queen lately?
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby.
You. I have need of your services. As leader of the Sovereign, I took umbrage to being subjugated under Kang's rule and launched an attack against his forces. But we were no match for him, and each of our remote-controlled drones was shot down. What irks me most about this is that some of the drones are damaged but still online, meaning anyone who happens upon them could steal Sovereign technology. I need you to find and destroy them, so this does not happen. A wise decision. While the drones are no longer emitting a tracking signal, we are still receiving the visual feed from each. Use this to pinpoint their locations. To steal the technology for yourself. We may have suffered a defeat, but I still advise against defying the Sovereign.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another.
Bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
You've completed your task. Allow me to thank you properly. It seems congratulations are in order. With our technology no longer littering the streets of Chronopolis, the Sovereign can regroup and plan our next assault on Kang. What? You didn't think we'd allow this to stand, did you? Kang must pay for this insult. But I see that you already work towards stopping him. In return for your assistance, I will aid your cause in whatever way I can.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I probably got about...
Have you been rustling the wrong people's feathers in Xandar? I've just spotted a major villain headed that way.
Oh, not you again. Didn't you get your fill last? You just don't know when to give up, do you? I've been training. You'll never catch me. You pathetic pests! Ow! Stop that!
I don't want to go to work today. It's so nice. Hang the rail and go on a trip. Maybe to that sand... Passily place. Everything in this town is either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist.
I'd say Xandar's actually
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
All right! Kang's defenses are down!
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
Shake your hand till it falls off. Well, okay, maybe. I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It makes a sense of mystery. There's something
I've been training. You'll never catch me. I've learned some sweet new... I've been training. You'll never catch me.
Pretty impressive. The way they dress in those accents? So cool.
I've learned some sweet new moves since last time.
I nearly joined them before, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
You pathetic pests!
Some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the...
How about best of 3, or however many we're up to?
I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he...